me very light on sound, this camera that we're using today, so volume's up and I'll try and speak loud. Oh, who's this? Oh, so yeah, they've been here since, yeah. I've known them from way back.
Yeah, they were here right back.
Yeah, and they were here at the Forest of Fallen the other day, which we've been fully censored on again. No freedom of speech means you're not free. Yeah, it was. I know. It was a bit silly just to go. G'day. Oh, I'm going to wander down, start to wander. There's a few people already down there. Hazel. Yeah, Hazel, Vaughan, Joanne already started waves down there too. We'll just talk and we'll just stay to do some court talk and some emails sent through. We're on our way now. Yeah, on United Oz protests. Good morning to Kara. Thank you very much, chief editor of this channel, and yeah, dedicated to the fight for freedom of speech. Good morning, Kara and your family there. We miss you guys, we really do. Yeah, look at that for a setup. Another court day. I'm not going to mention it too much because things are sort of moving behind the scenes, and I don't want to give heads up to certain false authorities. Should walk in there and all charges dismissed, case closed. That's what should be bloody. But anyway, we'll just see how the day goes. But, I'm sure Brother Paul would appreciate your prayers today. I really do miss him, but I think he's in the right place where he needs to be. I'll tell you what, anyway, more of the same. Welcome to Monday, more of the same. Haven't been able to contact anybody, haven't been able to make phone calls. It seems sometimes that the odd text gets out, but Wonder what distractions I'll come up with this week to keep us all brainwashed and docile. Excuse me. Yeah, it'll be a quick one today and we'll tune out. Got things to do. We're going to the courthouse. To see what games they play. G'day again. Oh, what a pretty picture. Yeah.
Testing. Well, that sounds nice and voluminous.
We've got a big golf buggy and a trailer out today. Where is he? Seems to be a good quality picture. Just looking from this side of the screen. There you go. Lost your house keys, Melissa. That's no good.
That last night? Oh, you thought I was coming?
Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Melissa Bird and Rosalie Shaw. Wow.
Thinking about it, but then I went, you know what?
Enough warriors here to get the job done.
I had a good chance to have an early night, I didn't do it.
I wanted to see where you were, and I was just because I was thinking about it. I hadn't made it back yet. I actually hadn't made it back yet.
I thought I'll have a coffee ready for you when you get here.
That would have been nice too.
Good morning. Nice to see you. I haven't done the auction, so it's up to you guys to deal with the auction. I haven't tested the microphone either.
Just a single microphone today?
Yeah, the other one needs battery, so I'll sort that out later. Yeah, when I got back to the car and put everything away, it was like, oh, someone left it on, so I killed the battery.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, that was your last set of batteries too, wasn't it?
Oh, I've got another pair of shitters in there that I'll see how they go. Should get the multimeter on what I've got left and see what's good and what's bad.
All right.
Good morning, Governor General! Stand fast! They went with sons in a battle. They were young. Straight of limb, clear of eyes, steady and aglow. They were stretched to end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. And the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them!
be the Honourable David Hurley, or is it Cosgrove? Either one of you, you're not doing your bloody jobs. Time to stand up for the Australian people. As the Governor-General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission, 1995 to 1997. The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister and others. Sounds like the government's full of alleged pedophiles. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. It hasn't happened yet. TikTok. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's a problem, isn't it? It's like when a group of people such as the 28 alleged pedophiles on the police report keep each other's dirty little secrets. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. We have. Governor-General, whichever one it is, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayer paid out roughly $64 million for the case? We're not concerned about the money. We just want the results. Because we've got a right for full disclosure of the investigation. And we want it now.
Now!
Now!
Where was I?
27.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Sorry.
Keep going. Keep going.
27. Painfield years later. We have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here at Yarralumla at the Governor-General's house, the People's House, our house. We are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child sex trafficking and pedophilia, which is not acceptable in our community. Ask us. We the people also require the individual honoured with the position of Governor-General, that's you, to uphold the requirements of the Office of Governor-General and inquire why the Governor-General has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in inhibiting the people's peacefully protesting as it is the protected rights of all Australians. It is up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system and Parliament on this matter. Yours sincerely, concerned men and women of Australia.
Governor General, my name is Phil. I've lost confidence in the government, federal, state, and the twice voted down by referendum of the people, local government. That's right, illegal local government. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue a writ for fresh elections immediately. And I think if you went down to Victoria, you might find the people down there would like a fresh election as well. Worried about the results of the last one and how reliable they are. Further, I would like all documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission, and also the same documents that were produced to the Wood Royal Commission and signed for by the QC of the day, Crook, released to the public unredacted immediately, and those people given their day in court, as everybody has the right to. These two things are not up for negotiation, and we will be here every day, like the 460 odd days we have been here, until you do as instructed.
Anyone else have anything to say?
I've got more to say.
Phil's got more there.
Oh.
He's pulled out the little black book.
He's in trouble today. Here it comes.
His little black digital book.
Paul was planning on reading the Human Rights Charter to his local member.
Yeah.
Current Governor General, or Acting Governor General, or the PSOs over there, or any government employee over there. Here's some information for you. The Nuremberg Code, 1947. I wonder what its use by date was. And there wasn't one. No expiry date, no use by date. It still stands valid today. Let's have a read. Permissible medical experiments. The great weight of evidence before us to effect that certain types of medical experiments on human beings, when kept within reasonable, well-defined bounds, conform to the ethics of medical profession generally. The protagonists of the practice of human experimentation justify their views on the basis that such experiments yield results for the good of society that are unprocurable by any other methods or means of study. There's a lot of methods or means of studies out there. All agree, however, that certain basic principles must be observed in order to satisfy moral, probably never heard of that word, ethical, again, another new word for you, look them up in the dictionary, legal concepts. The voluntary consent, voluntary, another word for you if you look in the dictionary, consent of the human subject is absolutely essential. Some more words for you to look in the dictionary. This means that the person involved should have legal capacity to give consent. In this country, an under 18-year-old does not have legal capacity to give consent for a medical experiment. We know you tried to take away the age of consent under the guise of medical experiments, but we know the real reason you want to remove the age of consent. The legal capacity to give consent should be so situated as to be able to be exercised, free power of choice, without the intervention or element of force, So believe it or not, shooting people, unarmed people, would be carried out as classed as forced. Throwing people to the ground and beating them would be classed as force. Pepper spraying people in the face, unarmed people in the face, would be force. Also, without the intervention of the element of fraud. Whoa, that's got you, hasn't it? Because everything you did was fraud. You removed a drug which was known to help and classed it as a poison in September 22 so you could get your experiment across the line. And then just a month ago, you put it back on the board, unlisted, as a poison. Why? Because there was fraud, so you could get your experiment across the line. Then you claimed that all these people were dying from it. I have a friend in the ICU who said you were intentionally treating people incorrectly for what they had and breaking your own procedures in the ICUs. I think that might have been fraud. Deceit! There was definitely deceit everywhere. You could not stand up in a bar without a mask on because the virus would get you, but you could sit down and have a meal in that same bar and take your mask off. Masks were effective. The experiment was safe and effective. Deceit. Duress. You cannot keep your job unless you enter into our experiment. You guys are really fucked yourself there. That's coercion and duress. Overreaching. Locking people in their houses for 240 days. Telling them they can't leave unless they're exercising. Telling them they cannot at all go more than 5 kilometres from their house. Telling them they cannot attend the funeral of their loved ones. Telling them they cannot attend the deathbed of their loved ones. Telling them they cannot go to hospital. They cannot go to hospital unless they enter the experiment. Overreach. Or any other alternative form of constraint or coercion. You guys have fucked yourself everywhere. And should have sufficient knowledge and comprehension of the elements of the subject matter involved to enable him or her... Sorry guys. Everybody wants to talk to me today. To make an informed decision. Yes. I've even lost where I'm at. Nuremberg Code's quite big, by the way. You might want to have a quick read. It won't be too quick, but you might want to have a read. This latter element requires that before the acceptance of an affirmative decision by the experimenter on the experimental subject, there should be made known to him or her the nature, the duration, and the purpose of the experiment. None of that was given to the people. The 30-page document from Pfizer, who tried to suppress it for 70 years, with 3 pages of side effects. A4 pages, and they weren't really big writing from a 2-year-old. A 2-year-old would understand that they were bad, though. One of them being death. Excuse me, Mum, I've woken up with death. Should be known to him the nature and duration of the purpose of the experiment, the method and means by which it will be conducted, all inconveniences and hazards reasonably to be expected, and the effects upon the health of persons which may possibly come from his or her participation in the experiment. You have a COVID-19 vaccine compensation scheme. Why? Because there is a problem with it. You have a compensation scheme for injuries caused by the vaccine, then you have a problem. And you've got a bigger problem than standing on this side of the lake. The Australian people are coming for you. The duty and responsibility for ascertaining the quality of the consent, rests upon the individual who initiates, directs, or engages in the experiment. That's you. You initiated it. You directed it. It is a personal duty and responsibility which may not be delegated to another for impunity. May not be. You knew about it. The people asked you to stand up for us. You did not. The buck stops with you, Governor General.
Live will go private anyway. On this channel it goes private. It can be done.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. 2 keys at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, got them out on bail, and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make them drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No deeds, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with the proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna can't cut you loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makadar, bring on the storm. Live with the epic, thought we were gonna regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We won't cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shots, Sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the Sovereign, but they never left, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, yeah, they're still here. The oldest civilization, it's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Alawari for the law and in June income bore accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. 2 keys at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and let me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. 2 kicks at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, back up, next spirit now, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and knocked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here.
Oops, zoomed in. Whoopsie daisy, zoom out. It's not happening. There we go. We'll have a quick look at some possums. I was given an apple today, so might as well set an apple up for him. Look at the colours. A bit chilly still. It looks a bit glowy warm, but it's a bit chilly. One there. Oh, hello. You come up to say hello. You're here to stay. You can smell the apple, can you? Yeah, well, it's there for you and your bubs. Get you through winter nice and cosy. Well, you have a good day, possums. I won't go all the way in because you obviously come out to meet us. All right, catch you after. So you got acting Governor Generals. Governor Generals just, yeah, they're just actors. Holding the position, acting Governor Generals. And they're off script. The world is but a stage and they're just playing their part, but they're off script. Phil read them the one part of the script today with the Nuremberg Code, human charters, Magna Carta, the words of the captain, the host, Jesus Christ. There's a script and they're off script. We're merely just trying to pull them back onto script. But once the play is over, the stage show finished, where do they put all the puppets? Back in the box. Yep. Oh, I can't hear you as much, so.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the names of those elite people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They'll never see time in dark, but we will mention it.
That might be Al. I think it's Al. It is Al. Al. Yeah.
I can't see that. I just see a white carpet here.
It's our Al. It's Superman's dad, Kal-El. It's just him and Skippy.
He's going to walk past with his legs on. I said you got to walk past with your legs on.
Quick cover. We've got time for one, they said. Oh. Oh, there's Noel on the car. He didn't bring us any brekkie today. Oh, where's his cooker gone? His cooker washed off. Morning, Al. Morning, Noel. How you doing, mate? Just standing by. Yeah.
Just as shocked as what you were the other day watching him going around.
It's funny, yeah. Yeah, g'day, mate. How you doing? Yeah, it was a mock Q Canberra was a good type for it, I think.
Yes.
It looked like an X that started, but then one of it went away, so then it looked like a T, and then he came around and it could have been a Q. TQ, thank you. But then there was a big weather system coming here, and it was dirty, and you could feel the chill like it was going to hail down or snow on us or something like that. And then as it approached here, it all sort of blended in and then just gone. It's almost like it did us a favour. Like it did us a favour, like something was coming and it just saved. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this shit anymore, but yeah, it was a weird one.
Message. It was a message of some sort.
Yeah, and then the spiral's just going up and up and up, pulling the G's.
Yeah. I couldn't get over it. When I looked at it and I thought, are you weird?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, whatever was coming at us just dissipated and then never came to fruit. So it was almost there as a blocker, not a creator. Yeah, I don't know, we're trying to come to terms with it ourselves. It just leaves more questions.
I think more of what the creator.
Yeah, something about it is not sinister. Something about it was more felt friendlier. Yeah, I don't know, it's a funny one, yeah. And here a few days later, it was like, you almost feel like they did us a favour that day. Yeah. But that's just feelings, you know, it's just vibes and
I get all the cake. I get to have the cake and eat too. And then have some more cake as well.
here's one up there now. how it started, I suppose.
I thought he might have been jabbed the pilot and he's had a heart attack and he's just landing on the steering wheel and she's just going round and round and round. Got caught into that?
Yeah. He's not a lot of them. He's not here. I don't know how this one's playing out. Yeah, I'm you pay for it, mate.
That's it. But they find right, she's walking there, all everything. It's not, what the whole bloody lot was. There's no victim, for God's sake. Everyone is a victim, is me. Oh, victim, he's falling yourself. Ah. No, this. It's funny how it feels cool now. Like when I woke up, it was quite a warm morning. It was 5 degrees, not zero. Got out of my little car and it's just 4 or 5 degrees. And that was the difference. It was easy to get out of the car. It was down there now, you feel it's cold. I'll run the show, but I'll take the money that goes with it.
That'd be what you're saying, yeah.
I do him little love jobs. Just give me a cabin rent free
Yeah, right.
when I'm down there.
Yeah, and this
So
is
I've got
still
somewhere to
obviously.
stay. Driving all the way back to Canberra and then going back the next day.
Yeah. Cabin would be nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, they're not things you just want to give away. Cabin, I tell you. Yeah, mate, I can understand that.
For the night time when it gets really cold,
Yeah.
I can go back up and turn the heater on in there.
Yeah.
And then go back out.
Yeah, I'm cool at the moment, mate. I'm trying to get through it all. Yeah, I'm not going to mention it, but I'm not going well at all. I'm not going well at all. And I'm not going to doctors. I don't have any faith in doctors, in hospitals, and then when you're in pain, you think, well, what are you supposed to do? Just pray. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll let that one go. Let the thread keep.
They've got no legal, I don't know whether it's this crack. It's starting to pop up on my face now. Here.
Yeah.
Every time I shave that there, it's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we all seem to have afflictions with the skin here. Yeah, mate, yeah, I'm forever scratching them and that. Just on my hands.
Yeah, it says whatever they flow us can't affect us. Might see it, but we'll be right.
They're actually kind of getting in big numbers. We're probably due for a bit of a cull, a bit of a feed a pigeon. Yeah, what's the dig saying here anyway? How's everyone going? Melissa, you got that right. Keep positive. I think Melissa's either locked herself in the house or she can't leave the house because she'd lock herself out. Absent mine. Gee, that's me lately. Margaret, good morning. Yeah, prayers for good outcome in court today. He deserves so much bloody better treatment, this bloke. Oh man, you could go red in the face talking about it. It's just, what can we do? I can't ring him. It's all going to be all right, mate. Just stand steadfast in faith in the Lord our God. He's got this. She is. She's locked in. How does one do that? It's not funny. It's not funny at all. So you've obviously got the keys that are in there somewhere. Well, that's a different problem for the day. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, well, technically no one at the moment is in court today. Yeah, I'm not going further details. Sorry, Margaret, I'm not going into any further details at the moment. Just because I'm just see how this plays out without any sort of heads up from us here in this footage. Talk about it tomorrow if that's all right. But yeah, yeah, I'm not at a loss of what to say. She's really locked in, apparently. In between the cushions of the couch, in the pockets of the clothes you wore yesterday, in the washing machine.
How'd we go today, Dan? What's the director's opinion?
Yeah, good.
Good? Good, eh? I like it. I like it when the director says you're doing well, boys.
Yeah, I've got like so I'm just feeling a bit sick at the moment.
I can imagine. Could imagine.
Yeah, well, what you're saying, mate. Yeah, acting Governor General or individuals in the position of Governor General where they're just acting.
Yep.
They're actors on a stage, so they're puppets on a stage. The world is but a stage.
Yep.
And what is the stage? What do you do on a stage? You follow the script. You read him the script again today.
Yep.
They're just telling them to get back on fucking script.
Get back on script. script is old. 1947, it's been around. They didn't say this script only lasts for so
No.
many years. And and the script was based on morals and standards. Wasn't it?
Yep. And if they're just puppets in a play, what happens at the end of the play? All the puppets go back in the box.
All the puppets get back in the fucking box. You fucking nailed it there, brother. All the puppets get back in the box. We get the box, stick it in the ring.
Yep. And we're just the script writers for the next one, I suppose. I don't know.
Well, that's right. We're trying to make sure they stay on script.
Stay on script. Yeah.
Because talking about people's lives, people's morals and standards. If you're not on script,
Yeah.
people suffer.
In other words, So and another one here from the digs. Lisa Bird, she's locked herself in a house. She can't get out of key. Oh, she must lock herself
In the house.
in the house. She's locked in her house.
What you lock the house, open the door, window, throw the key out.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the keys are in there somewhere. She can't find them.
You can't get out because you deadlocked yourself in.
She's then locked herself in.
That's the trouble with deadbolts. They work both ways. So you're doing the government's job for you, for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Self-quarantined.
I can't believe it's people still quarantining.
Yeah. It reminds me of a familiar line that we once played, trying to get into somewhere, and old mate says, "We need a locksmith." And I said, "I know locks." He goes, "Do you?" I said, "Yeah, I do. Here we go." He picked up a brick and threw it through the window. There you go, fixed.
Yep.
But that wouldn't help her either. She'd still be locked in or out. The door's
Yeah, the
still
door's still unlocked. Yes, there's a line from a movie. I've got to get my tool. That's not a tool, that's a damn brick. he's getting in the same way.
Mm. The old crowbar comes to mind. Jimmy Bar.
Jimmy Bar. Or the spare keys.
Yeah, keys help.
Pump key, jiggle key,
Hairpins.
hairpin. Yep.
He's Nick Cooker. He likes his Nick Cooker. I'm really spewing. I wasn't there for the demise of the other one. Boom!
The fireball in the van.
I really would have liked to have seen that.
Explosion-proof van, we worked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
The 19mm construction ply rebounded it back into the thing that hard, and it just pushed the plate right through to the bottom.
Minor bruising. Bomb-proof.
That was just the top of it, hitting
Yeah,
the leg.
hitting in the leg, eh?
The actual body of it
Yeah.
hit the top of the ply, came back to the bed made out, came back down and actually crushed the cooker.
Every time I'm playing with gas or electricity in my trailer and where I've got the cord, you're always very careful, thinking outside the square, just what could possibly go wrong here.
Yeah, I've seen a high ace Vandy glove
Yeah.
from a gas bottle, overnight gas bottle leak.
Ooh. Degloved. It's one way to put it, isn't it?
Yep. Completely blew the skin off the roof of the whole thing. Yeah, old mate jumped in, closed the door, lit the ciggy.
Last thing he ever did.
No, he survived.
He survived, yeah.
It had a cage in between the front and back.
Yeah, right.
All the projectiles.
Yeah.
He stuck it off the hearing and shit like that for
Yeah.
a while.
Lost his eyebrows and
Eyebrows and all that shit. Yeah, but the cage stopped all the crap.
Stowage, mate. It's very important, stowage.
You're all missiles.
That's right. Yeah. I'm big on stowage. Yeah. Even like the APCs, you know, those.
Yep.
If you roll one of those, mate, all the shit that's inside, you've got to watch out, you know. So everything gets tied down, locked down.
Some of it's fucking heavy.
Mm.
It doesn't need to have much force behind it.
Oh yeah. One ammunition box full of ammo, and you know you've got bloody 20, 30 of them.
Yeah, that's right. When you're rolling too, they have a fair bit of force behind it because they don't move straight away.
Nah,
And then
yeah,
they drop.
yeah, a bit of hang time.
Yeah, for the hang time, then they drop.
And when you're doing hang time with it,
You're watching it.
just suspended
shit,
in
that's
motion,
gonna-
like, oh.
Yeah. They're not actually very stable either. They're pretty top heavy though.
Oh no, the center of gravity in the ABC, the track here, real low.
Oh, the track line.
Yeah, no, you can get them on a real fucking point, and they still wouldn't go. Yeah,
Back, yeah, but side to side.
yeah, I know what you mean though. Yeah, once you tip that point, it's gone. It's going, mate.
When you're going down like that, looking straight out the front window at the ground, you're going, holy shit.
Yeah, and it's sort of shaped like a boat, so
Yeah.
so you just that little tip as the
Yeah.
tracks. Yeah, I know, mate.
They
Yeah,
get angled up at the front, and when it falls from that to that, as it goes down, it gives that moment, very feel of, oh shit.
yeah, a couple of fucking
Have a pucker moment.
pucker moments, mate. Yeah, 50 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, 20 cent.
That little cooker that you do on the car,
Yeah,
that rain, the next day, you put so much under it.
I know.
It just,
My ones that were here, they were.
Yeah, I noticed it was gone. Yeah.
Mine were all good that I had here, and then that same rain, might have been on there for months. That same rain just destroyed them. Just ripped them all off. Yeah, we discussed it. He's taking some photos. Yeah, he's got it on file.
Oh yeah, mate, just has a crack at it, you know.
He spends hours at night fucking around on his computer just working out how to do it. He's never done it.
Just
It's new to him.
It's just learning the language, isn't it?
Corey's shirt, when you have a look at Corey,
Yeah,
the little exposed
Yeah.
It's very precise, isn't it? Yeah, very
he fucked
contrast,
around with it,
precise. Yeah.
fucked around with it to get it to come out right so you can still understand what it says.
it looks like when he done it, he's had it under a magnifying glass that big, and he's just done it
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah, yeah. He said, he said, funny thing is, you think you can do that. He said, but when you go from big, it just fucks it.
Yeah.
It just fucks it. He said, it doesn't work like that. He said, you got to fuck with it at that size. You need to bring it at. He going to the courthouse, bro.
Yep.
He's still on.
Yeah, still on here at the moment. Might tune out now, though. Call the fire brigade, Melissa. Have you alright? Have you found your keys, Melissa? I don't know there's much I can do to help you. Your keys have got to be in there somewhere.
We can't get in if you can't get out.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
on the
she
line.
locked herself in the house.
She's locked
She
herself in the house. She can't find the keys. Yeah. Michael's in hospital.
Who?
Michael Brown's in hospital. I don't know, I'm just trying to catch up on it now.
Did Melissa try and stop smoking again?
I need some of that. I'm going to use some of that honey and onion medicine today as an anti-inflammatory.
Just ask Melissa if she gave up smoking again, and that's why Michael's in.
Yeah, mate. Who's this one? Less than 24 hours countdown. I found love. It's called Freedom.
Don't pull out then, boss.
No stress. Yeah, I don't know.
All the way down and back.
Oh, really?
Conference with specialists.
What?
Driving around, I'm thinking,
Is that Michael Brown there? Doesn't tell me. Must be. He must have just changed his name.
up to John's place.
Signal in the Hospital. That must be Michael Brown, eh? Changed his name. Hello, Daniel and Chats. And, not hide the trees.
There was 2 litres in there. 2 litres. What people don't realise is all the engines use what? The outlet they use.
Melissa Bird is now Jailbird.
They don't survive.
Has she changed the name on the sand too?
No, Michael has. He's called it less. His name's now Less Than 24 Hours Countdown.
What for?
I don't know.
Surgery?
I know. Still not talking.
Yeah, as long as there's something in there pumping around, it's not as bad. No, corners that kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have that onion and honey today. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not going well. Just quietly. We'll just have to leave it there.
What a shame. Is it an AU? It's there. Is it full independent rear suspension up? On the bike? I've been looking for one. I've actually been looking for an XR8, independent rear XR8. AU. Used to have a red one years ago.
Yeah, he's good as gold. He's saying. So retrace your strips from when you last came in the house. The last look back from shopping bags, sofa cushions, in the loo, in the pockets of the jackets and the clothes that you were wearing yesterday, which might now be in a washing basket or possibly washing machine. Maybe it made it all the way through out to the bloody hanging line, which would be no good to you.
Yeah. Now some pieces. When they get sick of it lying on the lawn in pieces, give me a yell and I'll come back in the bike and I'll pick up the other. Give it a new life again.
I actually know someone else who had to call the fire department to come and save them as they'd locked themselves in the house. I believe they painted the doors and the door trims and then closed the doors, and then the doors dried overnight and then they couldn't open the doors. And they had to call the fire department, but I won't mention any names. I wish I could ring you, Diana. I need to talk.
Doesn't matter if who or where you park. Still don't drive over top of it.
Road rage on the push bikes.
Who are they talking to?
I don't know, but I think you get a smile.
I think they're
Yeah, just
just
taking the piss
out
out of each other. Yeah,
together.
sort of had that.
Yeah, had that sound to it too. I say that all the time, walking in the shopping centres and you go to walk through the doorway and someone's walking, mate, we drive on the same side of the road as we walk, it's just common sense. It's like, you know. Not the country. Yeah.
Thousands of people are coming this way, and he's the only one going that way.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey, Lulu.
Straight up, if I was to do something, it's just not doing it. You fucking hate that. That's why I miss that message.
I can try. Fire department might charge lots. I enjoy watching the firemen come up the driveway. What people do for attention, eh? Some kicks and giggles. So they're all over here talking about these courts. Just yeah. Bullshit. Fucking courts. Yeah, they really, and they care.
I'll go to the tomorrow. We're just going to try and get the magistrate to overrule the fact that the magistrate told them they had to supply dead for it. That's what their plan is.
They're going to say they can get subpoenas and go, well, if it's subpoena rule, then you should be supplying. They would be subpoenaed, then you should be supplying.
Otherwise, we're going to continue this matter till July, March.
So if you're unable to attend the matter tomorrow, it will remain listed for the mention of the That means nobody goes, that means nothing happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking, wow.
Fuck them, they what they want me. Yeah, just say, sorry, unable to attend due to being in the state, due to being a person who lives in the state. Happy to see you on the 1st of June. For the hearing. For the hearing. Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
There you go.
Oh,
Play ours.
yeah.
Play our game. Still talking, Finn?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I was.
Good morning, freedom fighters.
Here you go. Yeah, we're still waiting for
Melissa to get out.
Melissa to get out her keys. She's gone to get chocolate muffins.
How can she go to get chocolate muffins? She hasn't got keys. Oh, she's got chocolate muffins in the house.
In the house, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
don't do it, Luther.
Yeah. Stress snack. 100%.
Don't do it.
Do it. Can beef chili. Yeah, I don't know about that one. $24 he reckons, mate, eh? Okay. LT 24 hours. You guys know something I don't. No, what's that? Yeah, well, we'll see how it all goes.
They stripped 2 cars in that location, and we got half of the other car is all about that.
And no bolt.
And no bolt.
No bolt.
No bolt.
We had to strip one of his cars and then find other parts, other bits and pieces. You had to go to the wreck to find other bits and pieces.
Because my cars weren't the same way. Rolled the pieces, but they weren't the same as that one. So some of the bits off my old parts cars did.
So I said, good morning. I won't be able to attend court tomorrow to get things paid, but I will see you on Thursday.
No, I'll tune this out, mate. So I'll get going. I'll turn off. I'm going to head off and talk about these things, Diggs. So, yeah. No worries. Well, let's just go with that. High fives and resonations of all this being over in the very near future. So, everyone have good luck for the day. And, yeah, same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. United Oz Protest, thank you. See you then, Diggs. Thanks for being there.